What's good in the hood, YouTube? It's your boy Cool Kid Croc back in another Kenshi video, and today I'm going over some pretty big Kenshi 2 news. So we found out around half a year ago or so that Kenshi 2 was and is in development. Now there's recently a post put up on September 26th, and it reads like this: directly from Chris Hunt, Lo-Fi Games CEO and man behind Kenshi. Good news, everyone. There's been a change of plans with development, and we have switched to the Unreal Engine. Now, what does that mean? The good side: amazing graphics with little effort, better performance, less work for us long term, as we don't need to worry about engine bugs and features. We can focus more on gameplay. Fancy features like maybe cloth physics, for example, better stability probably, and a new pathfinding system. That's what matters the most. No, one of the big things is the switch to the Unity, and then the bad side is more work for us short term. Porting is a huge job. We have less control over the engine. Modding support will be more complicated. Unreal is a difficult engine to work and has limitations in this respect. I don't know the engine well enough to say how exactly. The likely scenario is more powerful but more difficult. The FCS will remain the same, but we'll control less stuff. Mod support will be a huge priority for us though, so don't worry. Kenshi 1 update now uncertain. Here's the kicker: porting Kenshi 1 to Unreal Engine is now way more work than making Kenshi 2, because we have to port assets and make the old stuff work, where for Kenshi 2 we are making the assets from scratch in Unreal compatible way. We have started porting Kenshi 1, but I'm not sure whether they'll finish it because it is a lot of extra work and will delay Kenshi 2. So I'd like to hear feedback from people. Personally, I feel like it would be better to focus on Kenshi 2, which will have exciting new features, new content, and world to explore and mechanics to play with, rather than remaking Kenshi 1, which would be essentially the same game. To get some more definitive feedback, we've also put up a poll here. Now, the straw poll went, and he asked, we're still debating the best way to approach the significant delay of porting Kenshi 1 over to the Unreal Engine would have on Kenshi 2, and wanted to hear the thoughts from the community. Whilst not binding, it would be great to have some idea of what's important to you. And majority of the community out of focus on Kenshi 2 development and continue bug fixes for Kenshi 1 or upgrade Kenshi 1. 82% of people who voted out of around 12,000 said that focus on Kenshi 2 development, and I agree with this. From my personal standpoint, I really like Kenshi 1. I don't think it's really necessary that we need a remake first. You know, maybe in the future when once Kenshi 2 gets released, and they would then remaster Kenshi 1, which would update it to make it play somewhat like the newer one. But I'd much rather just to see Kenshi 2 be focused on primarily. And this is pretty good news too. The switch to the Unreal Engine is really good in a way. Now, he said it's not going to be an Epic exclusive, it's just the engine game choice, but I'm sure that it's going to be a lot easier for him to figure out the pathfinding and other stuff like that, and we won't have the same problem with the gates that we currently do in Kenshi 1. But as someone who's put in a lot of time into Kenshi 1, I really think that when Kenshi 2 gets released, it needs to have a few more core big game features. I'm probably going to end up making a video on that soon, so if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe. And there's not too much else to go over. I think the poll speaks for itself, and I don't think it's going to be changing anytime soon. Most people want to see Chris focus on Kenshi 2 and put Kenshi 1 to the side for now, or just do bug fixes every now and then. Anyways, yeah, that's the end of this video. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below if you're looking forward to Kenshi 2 and what your thoughts are on the whole switch to the Unreal Engine and other things. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.